Right. My name is Jonas, and I had this Twitter conversation with Panic where I asked this question right here. Does Transmit support editing links such as bbsftp, blah blah blah, opens in bbedit, saves back when saved? No, I didn't know such a thing existed. They answered, and I replied that it's what's keeping me with InterArch. I use it for my developing, and when viewing a page, I can edit any PHP file used to create it. And so they said they want to know more about this workflow, and instead of emailing them, I thought I'd just show them. So this is a quick screencast of that workflow. So this is my homepage, and it's running on my self-developed Atlas CMS. And for this is the index PHP file, and obviously before displaying it to the browsers, numerous of PHP files are involved in creating this file. So I have specific classes and include files for everything. And when hitting a specific keyboard combination, I get this list where all the files from Atlas that were used to create this page are listed. Which is handy. I mean, I can quickly see, oh, so I'm using that class and I'm using, oh, right. So, anyway. But the most useful part of this is that I can click any of these pages. And I'm going to click index.php, which is the page we're on. I'm going to click it, and it tells InterArch, which this window here is from, it tells InterArch to open the file, and it uses this protocol. I'm gonna show you. This is how it looks. bbsftp, user server path to file to edit. It's a link where InterArch is set as the internet helper for this protocol, and just tells InterArch to open it and edit in bbedit. I think this function exists already in Transmit to open in bbedit, because bbedit is such a ubiquitous, I don't know. So while in bbedit I can edit the file, and just gonna do this, and when saving back it saves it back to the server, and I can see the result. This is extremely handy. If I see something wrong with this list function, I can just hit Control A and I hit item list, and here's my item list. So I can make my edits and save it back. And not only that, if there's an error, like I have a test page here that displays an error. This is Swedish, but an error on the page has led to it not being shown correctly. This is the page, this is the row number for the error, and this is the message. Table blah 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 doesn't exist, and edit the file. So I'm clicking that, and I get the file directly. So whenever there's an generated error, I can quickly access the file, which is a lifesaver, or rather a time saver. So I asked if they supported it, because I was curious in the new Transmit version, but they don't. Another thing I just might add is when editing, I'm gonna go back to the front page because this looks like crap. When editing CSS files, I have this annoying bug. So this is the styles.css for this page. I'm gonna open it, and it opens in CSS Edit, which is my CSS editor of choice. So I'm gonna set a margin on the body to 100 pixels. I'm gonna save the file, and it uploads, and I'm gonna go back here and I'm gonna reload the page. The problem is that I don't have a 100 pixel margin here. So if I go back to here and I'm adding a space and removing the space and save again, I get the margin. As you can see, I got an ugly margin here. So what happens is that it seems that InterArch is actually uploading the file before it has been saved. Whether this is a bug in CSS Edit or InterArch, I don't know. But it's annoying as hell. For every edit I have to do a add space or something in order to save again. So I can actually make double saves in order for it to upload the correct version. Which is the reason why I asked whether Transmit supported this protocol, because perhaps they have fixed it, because I've emailed Introarch about it and I've never got any response, and CSS edit for that matter. So right, again, I apologize for my poor English. I hope you got the gist of it, and I hope you understand my workflow and how it works. Thanks for me.